Very importantly, I'm hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the sixth branch of the armed forces. That's a big statement. We are going to have the Air Force and we are going to have the Space Force, separate but equal. It is going to be something so important. General Dunford, if you would carry that assignment out, I would be very greatly honored also. Where's General Dunford? General? Got it? Let's go get it, General. But that's the importance that we give it. We're going to have the Space Force. 1 year ago, I revived the National Space Council and put exactly the right man in charge, and that's our friend, Mike Pence. Feels very strongly about this. And in December, I signed a historic directive that will return Americans to the moon for the first time since 1972, if you can believe that. Always remembering it's about that, but it's also about jobs and the economy. This is a great thing we're doing. This time we will do more than plant our flag and leave our footprints. We will establish a long-term presence, expand our economy, and build the foundation for an eventual mission to Mars, which is actually going to happen very quickly.
Shalom. Apostle talking back at you with the truth, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. And I'm going to entitle this video, The World Will Come to an End During Trump's Administration. Question mark. Anyway, if you've been watching the news, which you should be doing, scriptures speak about watching, and we are the watchers as well as the angels. We are the watchers as well. We watch for prophecies and we filter those. Well, we watch for events and we filter them through the scriptures, which we call prophecies. Anyway, if you've been keeping your eyes on the news, Donald J. Trump or DJ Trump has announced a Space Force, which that was already in the makings before this thing became breaking news, because even brothers said that. I said, you have the 4 branches of government. I said, what's the 5th branch? Really, there's 6 branches of government because the CIA is working with the military. So the CIA is one branch because they deal internationally. The FBI deals domestically. That's how this system works. Anyway, you would have a 5th or 6th branch of military, which is the Space Force, which if I have a clip, I'll put it up. Trump making the speech. Apostle Rimlob had did a thing on it, and I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing, but I watched some of it. I sort of little snippet, soundbite of that speech that Trump made. But he's got to be the guy to lead the world into the war of Armageddon. And being that he made a speech concerning a Space Force, well, that's where that war's going to take place. Michael and his angels against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels, which the dragon represents this man's system. And they're going to have that war in heaven. And that war in heaven is not talking about Lucifer. Well, it is Lucifer because Esau, you represent Lucifer, all right? Lucifer just means light bearer. It has nothing to do with the spiritual demon Satan. So that war in heaven in Revelation, the 12th chapter, is when the U.S. military forces, as well as NATO, they're going to fight against the angels. And they're going to, when they see the might of the angels coming from the heavens, the outer heavens into the inner heavens on those ships, and the fact that those ships, those so-called UFOs, the chariots of Israel, can grow in size and disappear and maneuver, you know, those ships will truly defy gravity. And when they see that, they're going to be afraid. But guess what? The Most High is going to put the spirit on them to fight the angels anyway, and get wiped out of space. That's what's going to happen. Revelation, the 12th chapter, is going to come to pass in a big way. Our second Ezra, the 13th chapter, when Yahushua comes back, he's coming back, and the ship's so big that when the prophet Ezra saw the ship, he thought it was a mountain. So he looked down to see what mountain he took from the earth to hop on and fly. Well, it wasn't no mountain, it was a ship. He's going to be in a gigantic ship. It also tells you that in Daniel, the 7th chapter. You know, these are scriptures that we already know by heart. So the last major prophecies are coming to pass. The mark of the beast prophecy has to take place before any of this other stuff takes place. And you can't tell the average person this, because they're going to look at you like you're crazy. You can only tell this to what you perceive as someone that's a part of the elect or part of the chosen. Because like we always said, the Most High is only dealing with the elect. He's only dealing with a chosen few. You got a lot of Israelites out there that woke up to the fact that they're Israelites, but that don't make them prophets. See, what prophets do is go out there and prophesy. They don't make music. They don't have parties. They just prophesy, man. They go out there on the highways and the byways. They do this sit down. They do what I'm doing right now, which is I'm on the road right now, and I'm speaking, while I'm on the road. So there's no excuse as to the fact that you can't do a video, man, Anyway, this is a short, and straight and to the point. And Most High hit me later on. I'm going to come right back on here and do another video on it. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. And we almost out this bitch. Shalom.